everyone. Welcome back to English Fields. We're so happy you're here with us again. If you're new, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the bell icon so you never miss our English learning lessons. Today, we have a very special practice session. We'll show you how to answer common job interview questions in English. A job interview can feel stressful, right? Especially if it's in English. But don't worry, we're here to help you. By the end of this lesson, you'll feel confident, clear, and ready for your next interview. To make it more fun, we'll practice with a real dialogue. I'll be the interviewer. My name is Sarah, and this is Sam, our candidate. Sam will answer the questions, and together we'll break down each answer so you can learn and repeat. Are you ready? Let's begin. Good morning, Sam. Thank you for joining us today. Please have a seat.
Good morning, Sarah. Thank you so much for inviting me to this interview. I really appreciate the opportunity and I'm glad to be here.
Wonderful. Let's begin with the first question. Can you tell me a little about yourself?
Of course. My name is Sam and I come from Lahore, Pakistan. I completed my bachelor's degree in business administration at Punjab University. During my studies, I developed a strong interest in communication, management, and customer relations. After graduating, I worked for 3 years in a multinational company as a sales executive. That experience gave me the chance to learn how to deal with clients, meet deadlines, and achieve sales targets in a fast-paced environment. Apart from my professional background, I would describe myself as organized, adaptable, and curious. I enjoy working in teams, learning from colleagues, and taking on challenges that push me to grow. Outside of work, I like reading about business trends and improving my English skills because I believe language opens doors to more opportunities.
That's a very complete answer. Thank you, Sam. Let's move to the next question. Why do you want this job with our company?
I've been following your company for quite some time, and what attracted me is the way you value innovation and customer satisfaction. I want this job because I feel it's the right place for me to continue growing professionally. I admire the projects you've done in the past, and I believe my background in sales and customer service aligns with your company's goals. In my previous role, I often had to build trust with clients, listen carefully to their needs, and present solutions. Those are exactly the skills I'd like to bring here. I also want to work in an environment where learning never stops. This job will give me the chance not only to contribute my skills, but also to gain new experiences that will help me become a stronger professional.
That's great to hear. Now, Sam, what would you say are your strengths?
I would say my main strength is that I'm highly organized. In my last job, I often had to handle several tasks at the same time, responding to clients, preparing reports, and coordinating with my team. I always made sure to prioritize my work, meet deadlines, and avoid mistakes. Another strength is my ability to communicate clearly. I enjoy explaining ideas in a way that's easy to understand, and that has helped me when presenting to clients or training new employees. I also consider myself a good listener. I don't just wait for my turn to speak. I pay attention to what people are really saying, and that helps me solve problems effectively. Lastly, I am adaptable. The business world changes quickly. When my company switched to a new software system last year, many employees struggled, but I took the time to learn it quickly and then helped my team adapt. I believe these qualities, organization, communication, listening, and adaptability are my biggest strengths.
Very nice. Now, a more difficult question. What is one of your weaknesses?
Yes, I believe everyone has areas where they can improve. For me, I sometimes focus too much on small details. For example, when preparing presentations, I can spend extra time making everything perfect, sometimes more time than necessary. While it shows I care about quality, it can slow me down. However, I'm aware of this, and I've been working on balancing attention to detail with efficiency. I now set time limits for tasks, and remind myself that being effective is more important than being perfect. I've already seen improvements, and I'm continuing to work on this area.
Thank you for being honest. That's a thoughtful response. Now let's move on. Why should we hire you?
You should hire me because I bring a combination of experience, skills, and motivation that fits this position. I have 3 years of practical experience in sales and customer service, where I learned how to communicate with different kinds of people, handle challenges calmly, and deliver results. I also have strong teamwork skills. In my previous role, our targets were always team-based, so we had to support each other. I enjoy collaborating and believe that success comes when everyone contributes. Another reason is my commitment to learning. I'm not someone who stops after reaching a goal. I constantly look for ways to improve. If you hire me, you're not only getting someone who can do the job today, but someone who will grow with your company and take on more responsibilities in the future.
Excellent. Now let me ask, can you tell me about a time when you faced a challenge at work and how you handled it?
Yes, one situation comes to mind. During my second year at my previous company, we had a client who was unhappy with our service and was thinking of leaving us. My manager asked me to talk with the client directly. At first, it was difficult because the client was frustrated and I felt pressure. But I listened carefully to their concerns without interrupting, and then I apologized sincerely for the problems. I didn't make excuses. Instead, I asked what we could do to make things right. Based on their feedback, I coordinated with the technical team and we made some changes to the process. I kept updating the client regularly so they felt respected and informed. In the end, not only did the client stay with us, but they also signed a larger contract 6 months later. This experience taught me the value of patience, listening, and proactive communication.
That's a great story, Sam. Now, another common question. Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years, I see myself in a leadership role where I can guide a team and contribute to larger projects. I don't want to remain at the same level. I want to grow and take on more responsibilities. I also hope to continue improving my English, learning new technologies, and staying updated with market trends. My ultimate goal is not only to advance personally, but also to help the company achieve its objectives. If I can lead a team successfully and help others grow, that would be very fulfilling for me.
Thank you. That's very ambitious. Next question. How do you handle stress or pressure?
Stress is a part of every job, but I handle it by staying calm and organized. I make lists of tasks, prioritize them, and focus on one thing at a time. I also try to keep communication open with my manager and team, so problems don't grow bigger. For example, when we had a project with a very short deadline, I divided the work into small steps and made a clear schedule. I also encouraged my team by reminding them of the progress we had already made. That positive approach kept us motivated. We delivered the project on time, and the client was very satisfied. I believe pressure can actually bring out the best in me if I manage it with the right mindset.
That's a strong answer. Now let me ask, do you prefer working alone or in a team?
I enjoy both, depending on the situation. I can focus and complete tasks independently, which is important when something requires concentration. At the same time, I really value teamwork. Many goals are too big to achieve alone, and I enjoy sharing ideas and supporting others. For example, when I worked on a marketing campaign, I had to prepare my part alone, research and writing, but then we had brainstorming sessions as a group to make the final product stronger. I believe success comes from balancing independence and collaboration.
Very good. Another important question. What motivates you in your work?
What motivates me the most is growth. I like to feel that I am learning something new and becoming better every day. Another motivation is helping people. When a customer says, "Thank you, you solved my problem," it gives me a lot of satisfaction. Also, I feel motivated when I'm trusted with responsibility. When my manager shows confidence in me, it makes me want to give my best. Finally, being part of a positive work culture motivates me. I like working in places where people respect and support each other.
That's excellent, Sam. I have one final question. Do you have any questions for us?
Yes, I do. Could you please tell me more about the team I would be working with? I'd also like to know what the typical first 3 months in this position look like. Additionally, I'm curious if the company provides opportunities for professional training or development, because that's something I value a lot.
Those are very thoughtful questions, Sam. Thank you.
Thank you as well. I really enjoyed this interview.
We're happy to hear that. We'll be in touch soon. Thank you for joining us on English Fields. Please subscribe to our channel, give us a like, and share this lesson with your friends. Your support helps us make more English lessons for you.
Good luck with your interviews. You can do it.
See you in the next episode. Bye for now.